Propellation by Graham Darrell Whitmire. Dedicated to all lovers of poetry, and to God Otten of Light, our Father, the One within. This is a poetically enchanted, fully ranted prophecy Atlantis, meant to happen as is, code hidden in some madness, yes, past which, when read between the lines, the blind twitch. They won't comprehend another letter, making better like a feather. Go. Over the side of what we know, every thought does help it grow. On our knees, the path we bleed, bleeding our hearts, healing we need. We would help more than the rest. Never get bored, a new contest. A mess most certainly left, a swift new kick in the rear, no less. Way down from up high we come. Not for long, the problems run. Run as a river, flow as a sea. Remember would we, not just you and me. What it was like before the harsh test. What a surprise, discovered the rest. What it was like before was so lame, we were all going insane. Before it was all an impossible game, playing to lose for most of our brains. Off go the constraints, ka-clunk to the floor. On with one more, a light metaphor. The cave was a bore, perception we tore, to the starship's house we go. Quick like a cheetah, catching a mouse, to the starship's house we go. Now meet the crew, they're kind of like you, but taller and gentle and nice. We won't have a clue, reminders they'll use, eating meals better than rice. The fleet seems new, an honor and true, a family for you, you know what to do. Travel around and scream for delight. Oh, what a sight! Oh, what a sight! Never forgetting the humans in plight. A starship house will make it all right. Make it all right, all from within us, through every fuss, a musty old must. The right thing to do, alluded to truth. Our family was waiting for us to resume our training, never refuse. As tough as it gets, that's what we use. The game is now won, by seeing the sun. We run, just for the fun. Skip through the problems, never be late. Our sun is inside, shine and create. Through all the trouble that's made, our ancient new home will show us the way. Every time try, it's all okay, knowing forgiveness through every mistake. Quietly, silently, not without practice, eternally great. Courage is hard, but we shall deface what's great if we don't do our best to relate. A smile and some love for every tough fact. When it gets rough, we always come back. That is our ticket to get us beamed up. Enough is enough, let's finish this up. I've written a lot, poems which bleed. Heart of all hearts, poems we need. Take them inside, prize every rhyme. Always remember that poem, that time. How did they help us all grow? To the starship's house we go. Them. Oh, the seclusion of unwanted truth, cast away as the light on the horizon, brought forth, oh, shimmering break of day, to the last of the people of truth I call. Where are our brethren? Are they scattered and lost? Are they blind and stupid? Are they brethren at all? Where is our hope? Is it gone from our minds? Does it run from our thoughts? Do we dare to use it? How can we live if we've lost all our dreams? How keep we frugal? Our hearts see but work. Our kin is, as well, from all of those stars. Those people are here and discovered. They help us to see intelligently that hope so deep inside of me. Found our dream to help them see, a reason to write so genuinely. Do not hide from the fools and the jokers and peeves when they scorn you for giving them light. I was once away from those people insane, just a game, I remember, with them in my sight. Gentle course. Help me write what's best to say, best to you, not me today. You so high above this earth, guide us in our birth. Not birth of womb, conquering our tomb, words that hit through all distraction. What can get them into action? What is it to cut right through? Reader, what will it do for you? Need a shock? Key and lock, open doors, love it more. What is it you need to feel? Never seems to spin the wheel. Gears of thought turning your brain, help you see it's not insane. Increase interest, not business. Interest to enjoy these words. Hypnotize you, tribe of birds. Adjectives or obscure verbs? Lust and murder, crime and war? What will help you yearn for more? Trivial, give me all. What's next could heal the fall. Think it's wrong? Take a chance. Keep your path? Evil dance. Many preach, force and scare, but truth was never there. Lies, control, extract a toll, so think the same of me? Just another cult, adult, a moron I must be? One must see to the core, the real science to learn once more. When you want the path to heal, I'll be here, holy spiel. Don't be boring, keep attention, words of meaningful retention. Make a change which lasts forever. In your mind, always remember. A poem for the heart. This is me, I chose this part. Difficult, yet must be done. Balance to our mess of fun. Fleeting joy, easily won. Hope this poem changes one. Moral action, find the truth. Relative ones make me puke. Vomit on expensive shoes. Wait and waste, it's time to choose. Death cult faction, black and blue. Thought you won, yet I rebuke. Honestly, nothing to lose. Make creation, drop the booze. Drop your sin if you refuse. I am not your reason to. Choosing now with flow, not force. Strictest code, gentle course. Life. Life is a beauty which unfolds. Life is a serenade of prepostery and surprise. Within the rhythm lies the heart. Beyond the heart lies the wisdom of silence. Oh, what a wonder, serenity manifest. If I could but hold it, it would be mine. Such a masquerade, such a dance, and the moment's over. To rest, to weep no more. Spring forth, it is time. Like a frost on the wind we shall blow. Such a tempest, the truth shall unfold from the mind of the great play. The furthest point of adventure, the highest mountain of fate. Behold a splendid vision, a movie of outstretched forgetfulness. But remember, oh, to remember and soar within, within towards the freedom, back towards the calling, fly beyond future or past. Life is a timeless splendor, the only moment and the only word of love. Let us ride now. Beyond we must go to the journey's reflection. A ripple in the water, a stillness on the shore, a crescent, a shell, the great home of life. Free. Down I fall, my life on the line. I know I have to, but will I? Do I? Slam! My trip into darkness begins and ends in that moment. No more moments will I endure, but instead all moments at once shall endure me. Beyond time I become, beyond influence or secrets of mind I exist. As one sensation of all thoughts and all things I was before me. Before me I was living life. Beyond me there is nothing but what I was before I didn't, before I had to. I now realize that my life wasn't on the line. The line was on my life, the great line of time itself. Now I am free. Time. What besoothes such lofty assessment of character, as to which I have impressed upon another? Is it that which soothes the sun? Is it that with which the seas were soothed? What? To be an assessment to which we were first assigned, to be free of bonds and see others realigned, a sign that will of essence spread, so thoroughly entwined, amongst the greatest dread, and still the humblest kind. For will be great which wills itself to greatness, and source be known, creation is not shapeless. All of the past, times a million and now, as it has always been, shall teach the hungry eye forever. Idle attention we breach, put all the seconds not now away, but bring still the untainted, undivided rescue of ability. To withdraw from such a moment, the faintest implication, to begin to view precise vision of actions, to be then whole within the reading of the message. Knowledge is the light with which to see. Truth is what we see in the light. Wisdom is turning on the light. God is you, and the creation is the reason, the place in which you are within the truth. Behold, for one is all, and all is one inside of us. Remold, for none is dull, and rust befalls what's done outside of must. Trust does seldom yield to situation when we flip the switch, as seldom as the field be tended in our lives, an evil glitch. Oh, unknown, please cease to surprise, because my care is great. Compassion helps us relocate a higher beauty through the gate. What rubbish would this be if you did not sit back and contemplate, or reread scriptures only made for you to relate? Concentrate. A later date doth never come, into a giant golden drum, with sound serene, percussion run, a system building tallest fun. Of all that's done and sung and hung, and all that's caused the bell be rung, to step inside a moment near, as close as the breath you breathe. With such soft symphony, delighted to be reached, with much loft indeed with me, invited, you see, believed. Retrieved and expected, the stability of noble point, dictation fluid, unrelenting, mixed with knowing there's nothing to it, adds a little fun to life and brings us closer to a time that comes in which we love the light. In sight, that's right. A cause to move lips, mass lifts, read this. A pause to appease the pen's purpose I please, like unto a person on their knees. I beg to squeeze and tease with these, a rhyme so fine and kind I shine, a message of relief entwined amongst your will to hear what's mine. What's mine is yours, which be the doors, led to a peaceful time. Pleasure. Walking through green grassy hills, pleasure becomes an illusion. Pointlessness becomes existence, and I become an expression. Frustrated desires lose their color and fall to the ground like leaves. All just new soil in the end, all just everything it's not. And is to grow back into this, expressionless, seasonless, yet never-ending, ever-bending sense of pleasure from life itself. The moon. A withered flower takes no rain, but lost is the petal forever. Forgive me to see all such as an art. I am to play, to impress. Wild is your dream of now. You will unfold, you will endow, unleash until nothing is left. The rest is up to you. You have what you want. A story, a case, a frivolous stunt. Let's be blunt, there's no fun when there's work to be had. So we're glad when the piece has begun its first task. Lo, and behold, with bounty untold, just awash, but a will, like silver, like gold. The richest art is straight from the heart, no remorse for the thievery, bribed away moment. You can see, all such is not lost, not gone with the wind, not melted like frost. Earth needs the rain, which gives of itself. All is a growing path of existence. There is no beginning, there must be no end. Eternally we are all bound. The moon remembers, love, love, and the revolution is done. Forgotten. Aeons, brief moment afore thee, when not met challenged thus, how sweet is knowledge true to overrule and over you. For every time you choose to turn, amongst a weary heart will yearn. A tenable, reproachable, revocable approach. Inedible, indebtable, a laugh to the throat. Scorn is a wrath too fitting. Vie, paste such chime. Forgotten has always been hitting. A lie, a waste of time. Born we have viewed living, to die impervious kind. Endless treasure winning. Why forth, curious mind? Open. As the age-old wisdom passes into bliss, it needs this. I've forgotten what it's like. The moon sets over the sea and remembers me. I've forgotten what it's like. To be the way for me to see, to open my third eye. Seeing the fire inside, I remember who I am, and ride the wind which guides the past into never-ending change. Stretch the elastic plane of time over before, as echoes synchronize into what I am to be. Remember the fire that gave birth to me. As the age-old wisdom sees green hills, I rest there without mind, opening the sky to polarize the thought of why, and the smoking dreams passed swiftly over the hills. Waves. Waves. Waves of sky, knock me back, down I lie, thinking of you. Waves, waves from you, you are the sky, I look at you, deep inside of my mind. On the surface I need you to help me feel fine. I need you to help me stand strong. I need you to need you. You are everything to me. Hills, curvy, smooth hills, they remind me of the sky. They complement my love for you. Down I lie, thinking of you. I would only rise if I saw you. You're the only thing that matters to me. Waves, waves of sky, you give me a reason to live, and at the same time, I would die for you. My soul lives on. Lost, green, tiny, deep, blue above, sky beneath, hanging, swinging, stretching, yearning for what it was and was stolen. Lucky indeed, now gone forever, deep into the sea above. Hey, don't cut that string! Snap! Below me gets further away, but the sky still seems to stay. One eye open at the bottom of the sea, the other swelled shut. Time passes by, another is gone, covered in moss, shriveled and lost. Cast to the depths of the ever-moving stillness, swamped by the marshes of never-ending thought, eternity closes its eyes and takes a nap, spiraling into a dreamy, slumberous haze. Creations by millions intertwining among billions, creating soft pillow rattles and snakeskin couches. They killed me, but my soul lives on. Death. We make our pupas to crawl into, to fly out of. We make our pupas for unseen growth, for our own good. We make our pupas. Some ask why, some understand. We make our pupas. All come out, but not all come out with wings to fly. Next flight or two. Beyond the earth's mist of a realm we all miss, past a kiss, in between reminisce and a list. Beyond space-time, or a time with a space, lies a place to recline, realigning with grace. Its base is a motive, the will that's supreme, as a dream floating down the stream restless in motion. A potion for thoughts which are broken with lots of small tokens that turn into moments and things. Revealing, appealing, and wheeling to know where it grows, so it glows like a rose in the ceiling. A feeling, not more, nor there less to repress the idea of seeing a being be test. Watcher be wise to devise with revision the mission. Don't squabble and stopple in lies. Reprise the lines of eyes through minds of tries, for sight does balance cries. Dawn of light, source of sight, message, meaning, truth. A house made all right, in land with no night and no fighting, we'll be there. the next flight or two. Life brings us back to the heart of the one, welcome mat used, so beaten and hung. As sung in glorious tongue, we now crave, most amazed that beyond is so sudden and brave. All praise for creation, parade the whole nation, sound every station for making it sure. The cure for all loss or gain, more than the blossoming hymn, is in kindness and looking within. Alas, where is your grin? Is it no fun to win? So a game shall remain of insane type of kin. The kind which believe it's the rut that they're stuck in, not them who've been plucking the feathers in sin. 'Tis quest to compile what remains undefiled for the gain in a while, because heaven's impressed. The head of the household is father and best. Now the rest comes to witness his words manifest. Dawn of light, source of sight, message, meaning, truth. A house made all right, in land with no night and no fighting, will be there the next flight or two. Positive. Stay positive, no doubt. All here shall come true. All faith of the source, peace and joy unto you. Meaning. Hold, that I not vain myself to some extremity impure, steadfast to the hand which bindeth into the downward spiral, lost, all but forever. To speak from beyond and into this further faintly veil, where which has never been a tomorrow, be cast aside any prejudice, for it is the now, and forever shall it be. It is the veil which causes one to be lost all but forever. It has been written that the pen is mightier than the sword, and, observing such, I can't help but to think that it is insight which is right, not might. Vanity befalls unto some battle and test of might, of which, in this instance, I'll have nothing to do with. Not to vain, but to reach through the deaf ear of mankind, to the mind which may listen. Is that such a mighty thing, or is it much more like a thing which is insightful? For the mind is the true vanity when used improperly, and thus is so simple to behold indeed, among those who would choose the lie. Those very ones would scoff at truth, and make most vain such prints, such words with which to bless, to guide, to honor, and to learn. O blessed words, is your connection to our minds so imperative for the structure of goodness? Shall ye yet be like unto the hand of the builder? With words could we ever depart from the downward spiral? Let us be lifted, great spirit of words. Let us not dwindle in fear, nor comfort in the sight of an idle message. In the weary wilderness of our vast outspent youth's memory, there is beheld a refining of words in our minds, and a reconnection thereof, wherewith reapplying the namely sourced action corresponding, if pertaining to meaning serves well, then writing deep insight about how words are meaningful must serve ever so much better. If thereby a system was found within man's mind, that he could refine to the highest extent and more, words and their meanings would be as the tools necessary to refine. Alas, to refine where? Have I not yet escaped the sloth of vanity? Has my message still pervaded so, the slightest hint of which my destiny withholds? Heavenly Father, let it not be so, for refine we shall, through words yet if need be, for some strange gravity of poetry, or some rattle of suspense to the sunrise of a tune, or let it be a language of kindness. Does this have to be some definition of purpose, or can it be instead itself the purpose? For the builder does produce both building and skill. It is our minds which are refined by words. I would destroy the unlearned refuge of scoffing if it was not given us the free will to choose otherwise, to choose indeed the scoffing back, to scoff at those who lie and spout and spew up garbage dreary, words used for wicked sense of might, to turn thee from this cause, to pull intent from power of words, and towards the gap of things, which lies between what's written and yourself. Oh, goodness shows the way in what it is. It is the light, not akin to effort spent fruitless. Words have grown here, and relieved is the creation of it. The way is the truth. Lent upon thy listening ear with every word read and kept. Bent upon thy glistening ear, patience is well met. To hear relieves fear, hence the word not relent. But alas, as the glass would be full, this is meant. Praise words, praise these words. Meanings, dissent. Water. Let us drink a toast with water tonight, and celebrate the life therein, blessed with all the thought of love, love flowing from within, receptive to a grin. Water. Dawn of balance. I want to show the world to you before it happens. That way you know it was my gift, and the gift of all who know my love. For my love is your love, for there is only one love, that we may share in the age of character and balance. Oh, one great honorable love, I create the day when we may be together in love's thoughts, to wander without fret, to open into grace. And see me not, the winter swallow, for I have shaken the snow from the branch, and we do see the sun, as yet so bright, beyond the pale blue sky. Behold, a ray of sunshine. Sleep not in doubt. The spring has come at last. The spring of love and understanding that there is only one truth. My gift to you. What more can I give than the only gift? Is it not reasonable to ask that I know? For a wave of glittering fortitude, a golden heart, a warm shed tear. Communion is not idleness, but such sweet music. The chord of my soul, the wandering of my footsteps toward our destiny. I believe in you. As I believe the sun shall rise, I believe in you. Belief with no import. Perceive not the humor of opinion. Please, oh, one I hold so dear. For do this to you I must. To do to you the kindest service I must. Here, take this gift. You now have my trust in knowing the world we share is ours, and the smiles we have are real. The beauty of discovery, vast be its countenance, that only shall I hold your hand at last. Despair. The end of abuse, making the right choices, no pain, no suffering, escaping free. Kindness inflicted, a healthy lifestyle, experience remembered peace, being with the ones you love. To know the reason why for sure, all diseases I endure, when the world changes, we find ourselves together. Understand and move on. Tempered weakness proves a strength. Joining help their wholeness length, newly set the wondrous dawn. Until that day I'm pushed around. I let all these things bring me down, waiting for a turnabout, knowledge strong, but full of doubt. Another day. And so, another day gone by, until the time of end. Hello, great year 2012, I hope you are my friend. That day I spent with all my thought, seen as the moon with sunlight brought, the carry-over tide and swell, the ground aside a wishing well. Complete right now such moments past, inventive, real, until the last, and fleeting lost illusionment knows not what its choice has spent. 2008, 2009, 2010, no more. Awakening, enlightenment, the calm before the storm. Those years are so with such a woe. For blessings to you, you should know. I hope you are my friend, you see. Ascension comes, you are the key. Honor me, be thee, a setting for the free. Yesterday. I never thought that I would write a poem about yesterday. but now that I have, I feel better. You first. Lost in mud, we all swim. Land ashore, so much more. See the way, come join me. Let's get out and be set free. No, not us, we like the mud. Land's not there, don't be so dumb. So ungrateful, unaware, enjoy the mud, do not despair. I will stay here with you then. Swim until you see the land. Breaks my heart if I should leave. Might be best, but cause me grief. I will not enjoy this mud, but I'll stay to show you love. Not the wisest choice, I know. My desire for your growth. Helping from the land, you see, would do so much more to set you free. That's my flaw, forgive me. Flaw of solidarity. If you do not want the land, I will never force your hand. Though I should get out, I know, I will stay and wait to grow. When the last of you shall leave, then I'll go without the grief. It's my problem, please just see. The land right there, believe. This disease, not so good. Fault of mine, leave I should. Let you make your choice, not mine. Mine will leave the mud behind. You refuse to see what's there. If you see, you still don't care. Don't care for the land, but me? I won't stop till land you see. Craving it with all your heart. I sure do, refuse to part. I don't want to get out now, even though I know just how. I will be so proud to see all of you go out before me. Then you'll see me swimming there. That's how much I care. Not an easy task, I know. First admit the sight to grow. Thank you, mud. You help us show. You first, don't say no. For relief and liberty, I won't go. You first, please. Leadership. A slave to no one but loyal to all. I shall not let my people fall. Philosophical truth be the only key to unlock your cage and set you free. True heart's embrace. So able with us you shall go, for in the draught of darkness, light should find its way to shine. By my trust I do but speak with heart, not heavy mind. What sadness befalls man indoors, kept to false promise of safety. Loathing waking hour, glad not at his daily aim, nor have he blessings toward his house, in which he takes that promised claim. Far and wide and cast abroad, trust protection, asking God, how else to mingle, impress, prod, provided by spirit within, learn and lesson, lose and win, grin. I speak now, no folly by the road of truth. Will we go if robbed by thought of where or when our road will end? Shall we yet sit down and sob over our thoughts of how we've been? How else forth carry yawn of soul? Bring the beckoned yearning grace. Rise unto the road of goal. We roll as far as we give roll. Give the gift unto our ears, easing all our fears. At attention, bored to tears. Message from behind the scenes, the hidden way, the in-between. What's happened to us scares some, others hide and drink their rum. We stay. Constant as change itself is sure, labor shall we, destiny pure, construct the city known of old, treasures valued more than gold. Nothing for the fearful man, try as he might, see them not he can, values which surpass his span, gains not he the fruit of plan. Lend to persuasion, gentle fate, we're lost without you, gateless gate. Help us with this task, create a realm of peace, cooperate. A cry not fallen on deaf ears, recognized for many years. Rituals to spend and maul, glory after every fall. Sweet memory serene. Is it not enough to tease, to squeeze the very juice of hope, every last drop as you please? A plan not unknown, a seed of wealth and learning grown, surprise and no surprises, to see the sun as no sun shone. To quest and stride to brave new dawn, Rest in courage, spine shield drawn. Victor be the brain, not brawn. War ascension, sacred fawn. Realize the seas with me, oh, replenishing breath of ocean wave. Subdue this castle of media, wash on through the built sand brave. More angry than the builder, righteousness we love so dear, purpose huge and clear. I am here, my children, I am here. Sunspot, Ocean Breeze. We see what there is inside of this. Through softening mists, the prize is bliss. Be quickening dire to run the high wire. The cast inspire, inspired with fire. Off, tiresome racket, be still, be hung. Our destiny sound and sung. A wish-washy way with whatever, what may. We pray not as often as him. For the right kind of day when our souls scream away, truth's okay, they will say in a hymn. Together at last, no more shall we crash. Our family firm as the roots in the grass. All done with a laugh, the orb and a staff, good pride in our hearts we can wear like a sash. An action's attraction, a feather's reaction, mass transit will happen, we'll climb the tall wall. Yes, over an atom, past feeling an atom. Let faith be released into all as our call. Wise beyond time, shown lies and refined, we stack back attackers to reach, grab, and let shine. Moment be frozen, forever cold ocean, bottomless, crafty, and free. Every note hoping, rich harmony open, tune the rest sharp, matching key. Let it be, rhymes decree, silently, try with me. The cold ocean has lots of warm sand on the beach. Wind creates waves, pushing water to squeeze with an ease, and revealing lost creatures in caves. A boulder of rock over time shall be not, that's a lot to be peeling off layers and shaves. Behold, be brave, remolded we change. Our spirits like friction shall pull off the strange. Graze the field run, amazingly stunning, remarkably cunning, intelligent rage. All of our hopes and our dreams will take dips in the streams in a place of remarkably clean, comfortable, growing, peace-loving and knowing, decidedly happy, a part of the scene. The smartest line climbs up the mountainside, winding around on some switchbacks to set a nice pace. Further, we sigh about how to reside on the ground. We all miss that enchanting new face. No weather to hide from as conquerors flee, no evil inside some wandering feet. Rest at ease, not to tease, won't recall them our fleet of elite, in the true meaning, equal is neat. Repeat extra coursework, roll up shirt sleeves in between, 'cause it's warm when we finally breathe. Retract, let a chore lurk, talent is pleasing, releasing our charm, glad with purpose we teethe. Newborn thought taught to chew up plot rot, transmission pure, no distraction from lost lots. Now we connect the dots, dewdrops, frost, psyops, flossed shops, selling what we purchase in flip-flops. Remember the top and stop. Ever does the broken branch behave unuseful here? 'Tis without leaf's shade, nor perceived sun clear. Photosynthetic array, life's sign, provide ethical ways to unwind the mind. Words are now changing to fade in, to blend. A tender sweet kiss from the sun to us send. Compassion revolving around people's mend. Thus we tend poetry, read till the end. Poetry. Not happiness or sadness, but tranquility. Not love or hatred, but passiveness. Not anticipation or boredom, but potential. Not talent or mistakes, but perseverance. Not life or death, but existence. Not beauty or ugliness, but difference. Not elegance or foolishness, but integrity. Not influence or admiration, but expression. Not mental or physical, but spiritual. Not all these things separated. Not all these separate things, but one poem. Reader Mend. With light, in the middle of the night, I write a message to you now. Synchronicity guide your mind, let you hear and show you how. Before we go on stage, we take a peek behind the scenes. Vision soft and clean, as witty as a pun, what's more, as stoic as machine. We stare until the moment comes. What lives are we to lift with care? Arouse the mind and strip it bare. Suspense do tricks, then leave it there. Grandfather Time himself does rush us. Drop all doubt, perform. Drifted sea-birth castaway, knowledge full now hidden. No one's there to conversate, so within grows to wisdom. Learning avails. Forgotten methods reappear, priorities becoming clear. Quite optimal once settled, more than does he learn, to see what eyes are most akin with that which earth provides. It opened up his heart. Outweighing frugal yearn for misperception of what's thought as home, a will to stay appears, remain, be still, for you are not alone. His mind's eye shows a picture, representing running water, reflecting so much more than eyes, so tortured by his tears. Sound calms, warmth overflows, heart rate increases, life vibrates flush to the skin. Now, same life to you, scene's end. Forbidden fruit. Forbidden fruit, locked away, yours to give when you say, never need the ones who seek, never crave such sweet release. By all measure, yours to keep, the greatest treasure hid beneath. What you have is there to teach, yours and still just out of reach. Never force, never steal, light the torch, turn the wheel. If you were to share this quest, share the words, share them best. After all is said and done, hotter than the hottest sun, always secret, never there, gentle, soft, with so much care. What's it like? We need to know. Only speak and never show. No one knowing what's in store, all for you and always more. Now you let them know the truth, so much better when you do. So much grace you open up, slow and gentle, it's enough. Radiant and so alive, now you know the reason why. Not yet finished, not for some, discipline, our greatest fun. So relaxed and feeling good, type it if you think you could. Ecstasy, our newfound suit, help yourself, forbidden fruit. Heaven Zone. With knowledge comes endurance here. People won't give up and grow. Don't roll your eyes thinking you know. Don't show that side of your lame ego. Don't roll your eyes. Don't roll your eyes at me. The Four Winds website is the greatest site I've ever known. The Phoenix Journals there will help you know how much you've grown. In fact, it has the truth, which will help you make the grade. 4winds10.com is the best site ever made. We find our way home together, thanks to that bell ringer. Don't roll your eyes. Don't roll your eyes at me. Ever walked that lonely road? Seen the faces? Seen the people who just don't know? All you have to do is to take one small step inside of you, and all I did was ask, and I was given to know. I sometimes see that spark of life inside their eyes. That is how you see. That's how you discern truth from lies. If you care, there's no surprise you're at it with this poem, because you may already know that which needs to be shown. When you do the right things, you have energy for life. Every moment it returns. Don't put out the fire that burns, the fire of light, spiritual energy we learn. As long as the real law you follow, then it turns. Create and then kick back. Behave and balance the choices you make. Anything at all good you can create, so sit up straight. Think about spirit and what's at stake. Listen, man, this could be our big break. If you wonder why I need you, just look on down to the unaware. And when you say you'll heed me, I'll be there. If you wonder why I heed you, just look on down to the unaware. And when you say you need me, I'll be there. Man. Hypocrites of their minds, they avoid their concerns. Fearing conflict, they selfishly care for nothing. Being what they aren't, they demand servants, blindly affecting the world. They are traitors of their own kind. Food for thought. Flesh, like the placenta surrounding a newborn child, rips as you struggle for freedom. Showers of red milk cover us both as the cream hardens on top. An immaculate stew of violence consumes all that we were as I throw in a side dish just for nutrition. Your blood screams for cleansing, and you scream for mercy as I dirty your face one last time. Where do my taxes go? I would really like to know just where my taxes go. I do the work and make the money. I'm not a jerk, but it's real funny. The way I get robbed, complain and get snobbed. Working's for people that don't have a life. Wages for people? What causes such strife? So many hungry, it's really not fair. So many people who can't wash their hair. Because my taxes go toward politicians' decisions, and not toward much needed life-saving provisions. I think that I'll quit my nice little job. Don't get me wrong, I'm not joining the mob. I just don't feel right doing all of this work, so I can get paid, and so can some jerk. I'm righteous, I'm true, you'll see that it's so. If only I knew just where my taxes go. Truth. Think not of me, but of yourself. Look inward and you'll see. Read not these words, but feel them there. Within you, you can hear. Blessed be the truth. Uncovering the mysteries of consciousness, just like this, we do it as an art form straight from the storm of influence. No separation. Quantum physics proves this. Ignorance is not bliss, and you don't need a lesson just to dismiss your ego. All truth shall flow like a river of light, and even though some people think it's too bright, I think it's just right. Peace. Send your love and light to the dark ones, my kin. Reconstructure. I find the love within all. I reconstruct it to be all. I find the group of souls. I reconstruct it to include me. You lost the fear without none. You uprooted it not to be. You lost the contesting ego. You destroyed the illusion of separateness. We give and receive, everyone. We vanish and rise, everyone. We already have a society. We are so that you may be. Pure release. Skewed are the abstract skies of our minds, as they now pretend to act normal. Like scraping off layers of warm, soft flesh, there come cold, hard feelings of reality. Steady is the climb towards reality, as we notice we've done this before. Now is happening, while all other moments of the future are set into motion, flowing beautifully through the only pure form of reason. Our thoughts are all derived from one existing truth. Thoughts wilt away their purity as they question themselves. We create worthiness, trapped in a box, afraid to show our insecure selves to existence. Our sense allows all matter to flow through us, first as truth and material understanding, then as it's remembered, all matter becomes knowledge. Finally, an interpretation of memory is all that remains. Fragments of thoughts so divided by time that they spring forth messages and new thoughts. Hence, they create the need for another kind of reason. Our own little world begins. To deny the existence of non-existence is to prove that we exist. To interpret the purest thought of interpretation is to know what knowledge is. To feel content within the desires of our thoughts, we create a desire worth thinking about. For our very first thought was a desire to come into existence. Our very last thought will be pure release. Tears. Tingly aura sensation to all beings of light. I write this now to show my love. Severance of way has left us dim. If only there was more inside our journey of him. Ever have I promised to go this way, I know. Many of them broken, progression very slow. At least learned mind has come, hope not lost and patience won. For in the sky are angels, perfect timing done. Without your help, I only see a little of reality. Whisked away experience, come back to me. Interesting to think of all you there and what you do, all the evil you subdue. We're face to face without a clue. Because we are thick-headed, we're heavy vibrate mode. Even me, who knows you're here, I still don't see you. And the will to see you's mine, but it slows me down further. Egocentric impatience. Land your ships now. I don't know how this shows my love, if not only to write this thought, beautiful understanding, infinite might, paradox demanding, in the will for you. Wish for intervention, come force me to be right. Tired of the game, finish line in sight. Maybe I lost, but thanks to you guys, some will still change. Tears in my eyes. A poem. What more can I do than write you a poem? You have all of my love and all of my faith. I wish I could find you to give you my love directly with a tear in my eye. A handshake would do. I don't mean to cry, but with all of the times I wanted to be with you, what more can I do? What more can I do? We win. Hope and comfort, music is here. Life is a gift, standing tall on our own. Unlimited wealth, victory now. Today we play, today we're free. Careful healing, well-earned joy, well-earned life, gift eternal. Hindrance improves skill, naturally harmonizing. Love beyond belief, everyone celebrates you. Logic and reason, held so dear, human on a planet of greatness. Rejoice and enjoy, let's love God, our own choice and blessed birth. Clean what's done, joy to all our lives. Make use while here, finish it all. Life is ecstasy, immortal soul. We love this, undying devotion. So much fun, the one red road. Victory alive, sweet, precious love. We are you, fun to all. End death now. Save the world. No more waiting, begin now. All action bearing fruit. Complete and whole, I say go, I say worthy. Everything matters. See that love exists. We choose reality. Work on yourselves. Recover now for yourselves this moment. Cherished rejuvenation. It's not far. For you it awaits. Dismount your horse. Make your bed, beautiful and supportive. No pointing fingers, all volunteer. This changes, lies disappear. All shall flourish and already do. This way to set what's done to right. This way for light to cure the night. This way to reach the blind and dumb. This way to see what must be done. Behold the setting, rising sun. All is one. All is one. Countless are successes. Oh, pleasureful wisdom. Change and begin. Now we win.